Good afternoon once again from a blustery, cool Abington, Massachusetts. I'm John, and I'm from Orphan Car Garage. The cool weather didn't stop me, though, from putting the top down on this beautiful ride. Here we have a 1987 Chrysler LeBaron. This is a J-body platform. Yes, another derivative of the K-car, like most things were for Chrysler in the 80s. Not a bad thing. This car in particular, I always thought was beautifully designed. Looked way more expensive than it was. I believe the base price on these convertibles was just under $14,000, like $13,995. And when you drove one of these home, your neighbors probably thought you paid twice or three times that. It was just that good looking of a vehicle. They were pretty well built cars too. They lasted quite a while. There's still some out there. Good ones are hard to find. So when I find a good one, I grab it, and we put it through the paces here at the garage and then try to find suitable homes. This car is super cool. Like most cars that I sell, you'll probably be the only one at the cruise night or the Cars and Coffee with it, but that's not a bad thing. Just be ready to tell lots of stories and embarrass the guy with his $100,000 Camaro restoration or Hemi Cuda, because you're going to have a lot of money still in the bank, and you're going to be having just as much fun as him, probably more. So this car in particular is interesting. This was a special order vehicle by a doctor in upstate New York. He was amassing a collection of convertibles at the time, and he special ordered this car. I have all the original paperwork, documentation, build sheets, order sheets, window sticker. He custom built this car for himself, and the car is about as eclectic as he was. Sadly, the gentleman passed away 4 or 5 years ago, and his collection was put up for auction, and this car was part of the auction. I purchased it from the gentleman, I believe, that purchased it at that auction, and we put it through the paces here at the shop and gave it a second chance on life. It's really a sweet car. This, again, is a 1987 model, so it's the first year for this J-body platform. Really interesting car. It's got beautiful 14-inch alloy wheels that are correct for the car, that I had restored by an alloy wheel specialist here outside Boston. So those are like brand new, those wheels. That was an expensive process, actually. I wrapped brand new tires around the wheels before remounting them on the car. It has cornering lights, a very 80s feature that you didn't see too often on these. This car's not a turbo. It's got the 2.5 fuel-injected throttle body engine. Moves along swiftly. Not a rocket ship, but that's okay. Parts for that car mechanically will be available for years and years to come. Chrysler got a lot of mileage out of that engine. It served them well. Overall, very reliable, easy to work on. You can just buy parts off the shelf at Advanced Auto Parts or O'Reilly's still. Interior of this car is really, really nice. No rips or tears or creases in the original seats. And as you can see, it's got one interesting feature. It's got a 5-speed manual transmission. I can count on one hand how many of these I have seen over the years with a 5-speed. And I worked at the dealerships when these cars were sold new. We just never ordered them with a 5-speed. 99.9 of them you're going to find with the TorqueFlite automatic transmission. Given that this car is a 2.5 non-turbo engine, it helps to have that 5-speed because it adds some zip. It's fun to drive. It's a great little car with the 5-speed. It moves along nicely, gives you a little bit of a sports car feel. Again, really, really nice shape. Really, really nice shape. The original floor mats are still in the car that are in really good shape. Carpeting underneath the floor mats are really good. The car has, again, the 5-speed manual transmission that shifts through the gears nicely. The standard AM/FM cassette, which works a little wonky, I'll be honest with you. It gives reception when it wants to, which is typical of 80s electronic radios. Automatic temperature control this car has. Digital dash. And odometer showing 73,594 miles. That's original miles. Automatic temperature control works. I have it set at 72 degrees because it's a little cool here. Set the temp up. The fan will kick on once the coolant starts going through the system. It has the original Traveler. Washer fluid light is on. I filled the bottle and it's still on. So it must need a sensor. I can probably get that rectified before the next owner takes delivery of the car. The car has power windows. Controls are right here and a power convertible top. 3 of the power windows work flawlessly. The 2 fronts and the driver's side rear. That one doesn't want to go down. The motor appears to be dead. Very common problem in these, even when they were new. The motor positioning in these was terrible. It's way down here near the rocker panel. It was susceptible to get waterlogged. The windows weren't used very often, so the motors would seize up. That window does not work. It may go down manually. I didn't try it manually, but it doesn't work by the power switch. That I'm leaving for the next owner. I'm going to open the hood for you. It's a very clean engine bay. The air conditioning has been converted to 134. We completely tuned up the vehicle with new cap rotor wires and plugs. We changed the oil. That's a brand new Die-Hard battery that I installed. Very clean engine bay. Not a very exciting engine bay, but very clean. There were no scratches or dents on this car to speak of. Really, really nice shape. I had the hood and the trunk lid refinished because of some delamination of the clear coat. Other than the hood and the trunk, and they did a beautiful job matching. The paint on the car is original, shows no signs of accident damage. There's no auto body rust on this car. The undercarriage is very clean. I don't believe the car was ever driven in the New York winters. If it did, it would not have been preserved this well. It's running. Just a real pretty car. Nice chrome. Everything works safety-wise. So, again, keeping them affordable. And again, people are going to tell me I'm selling it too cheap. I'm offering this car here for $4,900. I can't even believe it myself sometimes, but yes, $4,900. Does it still need a little bit of love? Sure, that rear window needs to be fixed. The windshield washer fluid sensor needs to be replaced. The radio's on again, off again. So I've taken that all into consideration in my pricing, but you could probably drive this car today to California and not have any issues. Let me put the convertible top up for you. The top's as nice as the rest of the car. Really, really nice top. I believe it's been replaced. It's too nice to be original. Some dirt there. It's got an electric wheel and a defogger. Really, really nice convertible top. It's too nice to be original, like I said, so I believe it's been replaced. Really nice professional job, though. All factory, still has the glass window. Obviously, it's a little wrinkled because it's been down. But... So there you have it. There you have it. 1987 Chrysler LeBaron convertible. Offered here for $4,900. Again, like everything else that I sell, it won't last long. If you like what you see, comment, send me a message, give me a call, 508-954-8090. Like me on Facebook, find my website, www.orphancargarage.com. Find me on Facebook, I'm always posting cool finds there. And comment here, like it, subscribe. Got a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline, a 20,000 mile Lincoln Continental, a beautifully restored 56 Pontiac Chieftain, a really cool little twin stick Rambler convertible. So yes, I don't just sell K cars and Corvairs. Keep an eye out, give me a shout, let me know what you think. Thank you.